Good evening everyone. For today's presentation we have Mr. Adams from Adroit Technologies. Mr. Adams, could you please tell us about the biggest challenge that you face when replacing traditional water quality and CP monitoring systems, especially when working with older infrastructure?
Okay, so one of the biggest challenges is going to be the cost implications. So these kinds of systems are quite expensive, and a lot of people don't understand that there's some really new Industry 4.0 technologies available that are more cost effective that we can deploy on current systems and bringing data in to their SCADA systems.
Okay, and what is the most common misconception that clients usually have when transitioning to automated monitoring systems?
So there's two parts to this, I think. I think one is the cost, having expensive types of technology, and number two is owning the technology as well. Where is the data coming from? Where is it going to? So as per our presentation this evening, we spoke about the different technologies and how we can bring the data in where the end customer owns that data and is not held ransom or needs to go through other third parties to be able to get the system to work.
Could you please now tell us about how do cost consideration weigh against the operational long-term benefits?
So obviously with more of this technology being out there, the more that's being used, the cheaper it's going to get. Quality is obviously of the utmost importance, and having cheaper technology to be able to do this is it needs to have that same sort of quality factor. So I think that in the long term for remote areas that fall outside of your traditional based SCADA PLC solutions, these kinds of technologies are brilliant because they decrease your cost factor. Instead of having somebody going out to check out the pipe potential, we can have something small on site that can do it for you, especially for water quality as well.
Okay, and in that note, what are some of the hurdles that you have come across when integrating SCADA and the newer IoT platforms?
So I think there's a lot to learn. There's a lot of R&D that goes into the back end of these types of systems. Having solutions like MQTT and Spark B really sort of helps us with a standardized solution to bring the technology in. So rather than having 5 or 6 different flavors and everybody's doing it in a different way, we now have got more of a standard that we can use, which is being widely accepted throughout the world for this kind of technologies.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Mr.
Thank you for having me.
Adams. That's it from us. Thank you.